The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Takes the handoff, looks, throws, right corner end zone, wide open Samuels, he's got a touchdown, Wolfpack.
Trying to string it out, diving for the run, and he's in, Naheem Hines.
Go, take what you want. Are you ready to have some fun? Everything you got, man, everything you got. You got to focus, you got to play with heart.
Stays in the pocket, throws a wobbling pass over the middle, and it's picked off.
How about that Wolfpack?
The Dave Doeren Show is presented by North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, proud to sponsor Wolfpack Athletics, and by Coke Zero, real Coke taste, 0 calories.
NC State knocked off Syracuse Saturday at Carter-Finley Stadium. 42-29 was the final. It was win number 7 for State. That matches last year's regular season total, and now NC State will focus on next week trying to get win number 8 against North Carolina. Welcome to the Dave Doeren Show with the head coach of the Pack. I'm Tony Haynes. And Coach, all week you got the question, was there a danger NC State would look beyond Syracuse to North Carolina? Clearly the Pack took care of business in this football game. It's interesting, you have a very young team. Fair to say, though, it's been a fairly mature group in terms of handling its business from week to week.
Yeah, I mean, I never felt any look ahead from anybody. You know, coaches, players. I got the question more from reporters than I did from any of our players. And, you know, I think they knew. And obviously the way that Syracuse played against Clemson the week before probably helped our cause. But guys really did a good job preparing, and they came out with a great attitude and took care of business. 276
yards rushing for NC State in the football game. Coming up, Coach Doeren is going to further dissect that victory over the Orange. I love the new alternate uniforms on Saturday. We got a feature on that. Mark Thomas is going to get coached up by the ACC sacks leader. And, of course, we'll look forward to the game against North Carolina. We can do that now. Stay tuned. The Dave Doeren Show continues after this.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception, keeping electricity affordable. That's the power of your co-op membership. Learn more at togetherwesave.com.
North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, looking out for you.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
Now get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus. That's a total value of up to $5,888 on Fusion or up to $3,341 on Focus.
Our farm is a family business. Most hog farms are family farms. I've been around the farm all my life. When I graduated from college, I just decided this was what I wanted to do.
She has come into the family business.
She'd rather be down here than anywhere else.
We take care of our land. Our land's what makes our living. Our hogs are well taken care of.
It works. We make it work.
She loves what she does, and she gives it 150%.
I'm Megan Spence, and I'm a North Carolina hog farmer.
Boys ready to have some fun? Yes, sir. Let's get in this frickin' ring and fight. So make win number 7 something you're going to remember now. What's your legacy?
NC State beat Syracuse 42-29. It was also Military Appreciation Day. What was it like getting off the bus before the game, Coach?
It was special. I mean, to see all the different members of the military lined up like that for us to walk through, it's hard to even explain it. You know, It was just in all the different branches and the way that all the families were packed in behind them, and you know, you had about every different type of troop you could see standing there. I mean, it was pretty surreal, and I told the administration I thought it was a tremendous job of involving them. It was very special.
And your football team was pumped up at the beginning. Another quick start for NC State. The Wolfpack in the first quarter has now outscored its opponents 127-42. And you also scored on the first drive of the game. That's happened in 8 of 11 games for NC State. What's behind the quick starts?
Well, preparation. I think, you know, the coaches have done a good job putting a plan together that takes advantage of basically what we've seen on film, and the kids have executed it, and, you know, from there it's about your adjustments.
Reggie Gillespie, Naeem Hines, you've got DeQuay Nichols, and also Jalen Samuels. They all average better than 6 yards per carry in this football game. We mentioned 276 as a team on the ground. Was this one of the offensive line's best performances?
I think it was, and that's where it all starts. And for us to run the ball like that with 4 guys tells you that there's a lot of great blocking going on, and it's not just them. I mean, there's tight ends and fullbacks, and at times there's receivers that are allowing those yards to be created down the field.
Zach Mahoney, the Syracuse quarterback, he really gashed Clemson with some option keepers the week before. He pitched the ball a lot in this football game. Was that by design for your defense?
Well, it felt like we had to handle the dive first, which we did all game except for one play. And the way we were playing it, you know, we had our ends on one side playing the quarterback and our linebacker on the other, and I thought we had a good handle on that, and we were going to make him pitch the ball. And because of their play action passes, we were a little bit late getting to the pitch a couple times, but I thought the guys handled their option game pretty well.
Yeah, I know they surprised Clemson a little bit, especially with the addition of those orbit motions, and we saw that again on Saturday. In retrospect, did that Clemson tape really help you prepare your defense during the week?
It did. It would have been a tougher game had we had to play in the week that Clemson did, and obviously that's why Clemson got hurt so bad. I think triple option offense is a lot of assignments, and if you don't have any of those formation tendencies or any of those motions going into the game, it makes it difficult.
Syracuse drove the ball down the field first possession of the game. They get to the 1-yard line, 4th and goal. They kick a field goal. You were rolling the dice, my man. I mean, 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, and it wasn't always 4th and 1. What made you so confident in the 4th down plays in this game?
Well, statistically, we had the advantage. I mean, they had not stopped a team on 4th down all year. They were 9 of 9 against them, so 100% is pretty good odds.
Yeah.
And 4th and 1 on the 1, I'm going. You know what I mean? If that was me, I would have gone. But that's just how I tell Matt ahead of time, Matt Canada, I'll tell him, hey, you got to get it to 4th and what? So I'll tell him 3 or less or 4 or less. And so he knows. Some people get mad at him for running the ball on 3rd down. We're doing that because we know we're going to go for it on 4th down at times, you know. And so if we can go from 4th and 8 to 3rd and 4 on a run play into a nickel defense, then we're going to go for it on 4th and 4 and get it.
Well, last year it was defensive end Pharaoh McKeever with a pick 6 against Syracuse. And now Darian Roseborough does the same thing in this football game. Is it particularly ironic that you have back-to-back years where the ends score against Syracuse, because their offense this year is totally different?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the fact that it was the same blitz with a different guy dropping that caught really the same pass and returned it for a touchdown. It's pretty crazy. But I was really happy for Darian, and Niles Clark had a tremendous block on that play.
Well, the Wolfpack has 11 takeaways now in the last 3 games. That's pretty good as well. State wins it over Syracuse, 42-29.
Last time they came in here, they tore up your field. Last year, we frickin' embarrassed them at their place. All right? It's on right now. All right? You guys tied last year's total. This is the game that gets you today. This is it.
We're a better team. We're improving. You know, you can tell that by defense, offense, special teams. Everybody just, you know, doing their job. And I think it's really big, especially we have a chance, you know, since we're already 7 wins, you know, to get the other one and improve.
One back shotgun. Here's the snap. Pack coming with extra rushers. Here's a pass over the middle. Picked off by State at the 20-yard line to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Every game, you know, we don't never look ahead. We always play one game at a time. You look ahead, you know, you'll lose games like that. So we just try to, you know, not beat ourselves early, and we feel like that's one of the reasons that any team can beat themselves looking ahead on any team, and they coming out.
1st and goal to go from the 5. Here's a quick throw to the right side, corner of the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Jumichael Ramos.
Yeah, so we're bringing a field zone blitz here, and you can see Niles Clark and Riley Nicholson. Our defensive end slanting inside, and Niles and Riley coming outside. Our boundary end, who's Doeren here, has got the running back man-to-man. And so as that back steps over to the middle of the formation, Doeren's just following him and reading the quarterback as he goes. And a lot like last year, the quarterback never saw him. You know, they're bringing an underneath route here that comes right into Doeren's window, and he picks it. And then after the pick, we always talk about blocking the intended receiver and blocking the quarterback. And you see Niles here does a great job getting the quarterback blocked. And thankful for us, Doeren can outrun the offensive lineman here and get in the end zone and score. It's a great play.
NC State picked up one of its most dramatic road victories back in 1997 when it edged Syracuse 32-31 on a surprise two-point conversion in overtime. Did you know it marked the first overtime game involving an ACC team in league history? The Dave Doeren Show continues after this.
What are people going to think of our new buttermilk crispy chicken? Let's find out.
It's probably the best sandwich I've ever had.
It's super crispy, but it's also really juicy.
So would you guys come back? Yep. Yeah. Here's our card. It's McDonald's.
Oh, get out of here.
Try some buttermilk crispy chicken. It's right around the corner at McDonald's.
You know, I still can't believe McDonald's is serving breakfast all day.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Uh-oh, dead air. Go to commercial.
It's time for the new all-day breakfast menu at McDonald's.
It's back. It's Nissan's holiday event. Now with special Black Friday offers.
Right now, save up to $1,000 bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the NC State Wolfpack.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, looking out for you.
He is NC State head coach Dave Doeren. I'm Tony Haynes, and welcome back to the show. That is a nice-looking helmet, Coach, and
Yeah,
I love those uniforms that the Pack wore on Saturday. Of course, you wear different uniforms over the course of the year. New apparel contract with Adidas as well, which is great for NC State. But how do you go about deciding when you're going to wear those alternate uniforms?
Well, we meet with Adidas yearly, and one of the conversations is, you know, our uniforms down the road and how we'd like to tweak them, or if we're going to have an alternative jersey, what's it going to be, and just start brainstorming on things. And, you know, obviously the first year was the Pack in black, and we felt like the gray with us being the Wolfpack, you know, was a natural color to use, and then to be able to tie it into Military Appreciation Day, I thought was a great way to put the two things together.
It was a beautiful day, and the uniforms were certainly eye-catching. Take a look.
Coach Doeren wanted to do something special for military appreciation. Jake Parks is the main uniform designer at Adidas. Between all of us going back and forth with what they call color-ups, just some ideas, and then we went through several samples before we got it exactly right with the right color red and all that stuff. Dr. Yao was nice enough to approve it and let us do this, along with administration and marketing department. We wanted to kind of keep with our theme of what we did with our black alternate uniform with the carbon claw things on the sleeve, but we also wanted to do a different color. So we decided on gray because gray is a popular color among Wolves. Between us and Adidas, we wanted to make sure we got some traditional red in there. That's why we went with red on the front here. And we decided to do red nameplates on the back as well to make sure we get some more red in there. And then we wanted to go one step further with the pants. We wanted to incorporate the claw marks into the pants as well. So we decided to add that. To honor the military, we want to do something different for sure, but also for our players, they get super excited. Anytime they got to wear anything like this, they get so excited. And it also it helps out with recruiting when you show that you're willing to do some extra special things. You know, they get excited about that, and then hopefully the fans will be excited as well. I've been at a couple of different schools. I've been with Adidas since 2001. I was like, Coach, you know, I'm really hoping we've signed with Adidas. He goes, well, me too, but you know, he goes, how big of a pain will it be for you? I said, well, Coach, you know, you go into your closet and you get everything that's Adidas and you have to get rid of it. He goes, I wouldn't have anything in my closet. I said, now imagine me having to do that for 180 people. He goes, oh man, new contract, be able to do more things for our, you know, our players and staff. We're going to get an alternate uniform every year, which is going to be very interesting to be able to incorporate and do something crazy like this every year. So I was very excited and relieved when we re-signed. After Saturday's game on Sunday, my managers will come in. We'll go through the game loops from the week before, put those back up, and we start automatically going ahead. Like this week we'll have what they call base layer. It's the underneath shirt that they wear in the uniform. We started putting that on, and we're wearing black socks, so we start putting the loops together right away. And on Tuesday we put the jerseys with the pants and get all that ready to go. And then for the last couple of weeks we've been putting the helmets together. We got to put face masks on. You know, we have to decal them up, the 3D bumpers, the ACC on the back of it, the Wolfpack on the back of it. Obviously, we want to make sure we got the American flag on there. The challenge on this one versus a regular game is we had to keep everything hidden. My student managers didn't even know we were doing all this. Like, I was getting the helmets in and I was hiding them, and they didn't even know. So we couldn't do anything until we announced it to the team and to the public. So it's been a little bit more challenging, whereas we have all summer to get the red and white ready. We've had about 3 weeks to get the camouflage ready. I really feel like we hit home with the tradition of NC State, but yet making it, for lack of a better term, flashy enough where the players will get excited about it, fans will get excited about it. Hopefully everybody's excited about it.
All right, this week I'm getting coached up by the sack leader here in the ACC, Mike Rose. Mike, how does that sound?
Sounds good, sounds great.
That's got to be one of your goals. I mean, you came into the season, this is your last go around, to be able to lead the ACC in sacks. I mean, was that one of your goals?
Oh yeah, my goal is to be one of the best defensive ends in the conference.
You came in, had some injuries, a little bit of a slow start. How did you adjust to that?
You know, coming off my injury, you know, I was a little slower and I just had to get back in the gym and get my explosion back. And once we got that going, get my pass rush back with Coach Nielsen.
And I love that. You come off the edge, tackles are having a tough time with you. You use a lot of different moves. There's a lot of different things I guess you have in your toolbox. Is that done over time, or is that something that you craft each week?
Every move's different, you know, but you got to find the right move for you. I found 3 solid moves that work for me. And, you know, I do them 100 times a day. And, you know, once you get really good at something, you know, you just perfect it. And I perfected those 3.
If you've perfected it, that means you can teach me how to do it.
Of course.
We got our bag. We got our quarterback. Let's do this. What do we got?
Okay, we're going to start with a good dip rush, a dent. You know, you're going to run right at him. You're going to take a step. You're going to dent as low as you can. You're going to come and you're going to swipe his arm.
Okay. Dip. Okay. Got to stay low. I knew that. All right.
You got to have a good stance. You got to lean forward.
Okay.
You got to really get out to put the fear in them.
Okay, get out and put the fear in. All right, come on. I like that. I like that.
There you go.
What'd you like about that?
I didn't like that you didn't strip the ball.
Oh, I got to get the ball out.
We got to have the attention to detail. You got to strip the ball.
Okay, strip the ball. So you like that it came out?
I like the chop. I like it.
That's okay.
It was strong.
You know, it's strong. Did you call that a dent?
Yeah, it was a dent.
Okay, I like Richard Dent. You don't even know who Richard Dent is. You know,
I really don't.
85 Bears. Come on, man. That's old school. All right, here we go.
There you go. There you go. Low. Hey, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Right.
That was
You
good
like
technique right there.
All right, what's our second one?
All right. So the second one, you know, you ran by him a couple times.
Yeah.
You know, he's thinking speed, so he's going to get out there.
Okay.
So what you got to do, you got to run right at him, and you just take this arm and put it right through his throat. You got to have good shoulders for this one.
Right through the chest?
Right through his throat. No, we want to go for his throat.
Right.
We're going for the throat.
We're going for the throat. This is the kill shot.
See, he can hold you right here. If he's doing like that, he's going to do like
Oh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right for the throat. All right, big man.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's perfect. There you go.
I like that one a lot.
See, you get him down.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, he can't block you if he's down there.
That's a good point. He's laying on the ground. There's not a lot of guys blocking down there.
I don't know who he'd be blocking down there.
I don't know. Ants.
There you go.
Micros, the signature micros move. You got another one for me?
I got one more.
All right.
All right. So the signature move that gets most of the sacks is you're running at him.
Yes.
He saw the speed. He saw the power.
Yeah.
You know, now you step right into him. He's thinking power.
Uh-huh.
You come out, now he's thinking speed.
Yes.
And then you flip your hips and just go right around it.
Okay. We're gonna call this double club.
It's called a side scissors. It's like two scissors.
Oh, I see that. Side scissors.
So his hands are gonna go and you just go.
Side scissors. Okay.
Yep.
Man, I like that one. I like that. All right. He's gonna think power, and then he's gonna think speed, and then I'm gonna do a side scissors. Okay.
He doesn't know what's coming.
He does not know what's coming.
Nope.
Are you talking to him while he's doing this? Or
Oh yeah.
Just let him know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. We'll call him Will. Hey, Will, I like you a lot.
All right, Will.
I will. I like you a lot. Here we go. Okay.
There you go. Right at him. There you go. Oh, okay. Hey, I like it.
Like I just missed the bag completely.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's gonna have some arms for you to hit. Think about it, and that's what you're aiming for. So don't worry about it. He doesn't have any arms.
What are people going to think of our new buttermilk crispy chicken? Let's find out.
It's probably the best sandwich I've ever had.
It's super crispy, but it's also really juicy.
So would you guys come back? Yep. Here's our card. It's McDonald's.
Oh, get out!
Try some buttermilk crispy chicken. It's right around the corner at McDonald's.
You know, I still can't believe McDonald's is serving breakfast all day.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Uh-oh, dead air. Go to commercial.
It's time for the new all-day breakfast menu at McDonald's.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
Now get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus. That's a total value of up to $5,888 on Fusion or up to $3,341 on Focus.
We could show you impressive images of the technology we employ with dramatic success at Rex Cancer Center, or footage of our team of cancer specialists and the many examples why people choose Rex for excellence in healthcare. But the images that inspire us most are ones like this.
It's a brand new day. The sun is shining.
Rex UNC Cancer Care, chosen for excellence.
NC State and North Carolina renew their long-standing rivalry next Saturday afternoon at Carter Finley Stadium. 3:30 will be kickoff time. Airtime on the Wolfpack Sports Network will be 1:30. There will be no Dave Doeren radio show this week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. The show returns to the air on Wednesday, December 2nd. It can be heard on the Wolfpack Sports Network, and as always, it originates from the Backyard Bistro in Raleigh.
Last game of the season, the scouting report. Come on, the rival, University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. And look, whenever the Tar Heels come to town, it doesn't take a whole lot of scouting report because a lot of times you know these guys. You've gotten recruited to the same schools. You saw them. Heck, some of you even played with. You got to know them at the Shrine Bowl. Well, that's what's going on over here at North Carolina. They come to Carter Finley Stadium, last game of the season after Thanksgiving. So, look, I'm going to get you ready for their defense to begin with. Gene Chizik stepped in. Boy, this defense was the worst in the country last year, and they've gotten a little bit better, although there's still some holes. But we'll talk to some of their guys that are making some plays. Number 90 defensive tackle, Nazir Jones. Hey, as far as defensive tackles go that can attack the quarterback, he's one of the better ones. And I think because now they're a 4-3 predominantly defense, there's a lot more attention given to these guys, and he's spent a lot of time in the backfield. Setting up for their middle linebacker, number 10, Jeff Schottmer. Got a pick against Miami. You know, he's got good hands, but he is the leader of that defense. The defense is a little bit better against the run than they were a season ago, but again, they were the worst in the country. Now on offense, and look, Larry Fedora, that's what he's known for, okay? He wants this offense to succeed and be first and foremost, so he's going to spend a lot of time this no-huddle, fast-paced, get to line of scrimmage, run plays. They've had a lot of success because Marquise Williams now knows this offense better than anybody. Quarterback number 12 will run the football. Oddly enough, when you saw Jacoby Brissett last year running the quarterback power, they've actually started implementing and running a couple of these plays because they saw it last year. But the biggest change for this offense is Elijah Hood, number 34, the running back. I mean, he is a beast. He runs heavy, tough to tackle. Third and short, inside the red zone with the exception when they played South Carolina because they forgot about him. Hey, Elijah Hood, you got a key on 34, know where he is. They're going to throw the ball out of the backfield, but most importantly, those inside runs. And that's North Carolina Tar Heels, last game of the season. Be ready to go.
And North Carolina will make the short bus ride over from Chapel Hill next Saturday for the 3:30 kickoff at Carter Finley Stadium. It's a big game, obviously, against the Tar Heels. Another big day, though. It's senior day, and most of them, Coach, have had great years for you. What are you going to do for them this week to make the week special?
Well, we'll start talking about what it means. And as the week goes, we'll have some things for each of those guys. And, you know, it's sad because, you know, these guys have put a lot of time in, and as coaches, you know, it's bittersweet. You know, I mean, you love seeing seniors play and going out there and watching the events that happen on the field. But you'll miss coaching those guys. I mean, I know I'm going to miss being around those 9 guys, and we'll do everything we can to make it a special week for them.
Well, the Tar Heels come in, they're red hot. They won 10 in a row. They clinched the Coastal Division crown with a victory over Virginia Tech on Saturday. Much improved on defense, but still they score a lot of points. Marquise Williams at quarterback has been terrific. They've got the speed, playmakers on the outside. But to me, the big difference this year in them is Elijah Hood, the ability to run the football. As you look at this game, how tough will it be to contain that offense if you can't control Elijah Hood?
Well, it always starts with stopping the run, I think, no matter what. And, you know, when you're playing them, it's stopping the run and defending the big play because they're going to throw it down the field a bunch, and they got good receivers. So, you know, we got to do a good job of disrupting their lanes and getting to their quarterback and making him make some mistakes.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
You have a happy Thanksgiving as well. And next week we'll be here to recap the season finale against North Carolina.
Down, Wolfpack.
Trying to string it out, diving for the run, and he's in. Naheem Hines.
Go, take what you want. Are you ready to hit the club? Everything you got, man. Everything you got. You got to focus. You got to play with heart.
Stays the Blackett, throws the wobbling pass over the middle, and it's picked off.
How about that Wolfpack?
The Dave Doeren Show has been presented by North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, proud to sponsor Wolfpack Athletics, and by Coke Zero, real Coke taste, 0 calories.